Good morning and welcome along to lesson 306. Gift of God's dear child is all I seek. So we'll take a moment, we'll close our eyes down, let our bodies fall still. Just become present in this moment, right here, right now. Allowing your limbs to feel soft and rested in the seat. Your sit bones to be settled in the seat. Your spine to feel supported. Your face to feel relaxed. And bringing a little Buddha smile in, lifting the corners of your mouth, which automatically relaxes the jaw. Taking your awareness now to your crown. And just letting a warm white light wash from your crown down over and through your whole body, filling your auric field with warm white light, so that you're completely bathed in this soothing, warm glow. Your body and mind relaxed. And then we open our hearts. We begin this day in gratitude. We surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. And we release these words and we let it be. The gift of God's dear child is all I seek. And what except the vision of God's child would be acceptable for me to use when it can offer me a day in which I see a world so like to heaven that an ancient memory returns to me. This is so beautiful. You know, we've been slowly moving into this place of choosing for love on a daily basis. And now we're kind of saying nothing else is acceptable to us. You know, we're just not going to accept anything else. This is what we want. This is what we know we need in order to know peace on a daily basis. And I also like that it kind of mentions today, because I think it's really important to, you know, keep these lessons in the day. So you just do the lesson that's in front of you. You don't worry about what's gone past. You don't worry about what's to come. So on this day, this is what we're choosing. And an ancient memory, so like heaven, returns to us. So we start to know, I mean, if you think of heaven, I just think of a very peaceful place. In fact, one of the things I think of is a story that my mother used to read to me when I was a little girl, called The 12 Dancing Princesses. And they used to go to this beautiful, magical, divine garden to dance in at nighttime, and they'd wear out their slippers dancing. But the description of the garden seemed so heavenly to me, you know. So whatever your mind, you know, whatever's conjured up in your mind when you think of heaven. But for me, it's just this beautiful Zen garden. So today I can forget the world I made. And today I can go past all fear and be restored to love and holiness and peace. And remember, it's a restoration. It's going back to the original state. Today I am remembered and born anew into a world of mercy and of care, of loving kindness and the peace of God. And you know, mercy isn't mentioned that often in the course, but mercy is such a beautiful thing, coupled, I think, with compassion, that we can have mercy and understanding for one another, care for one another, and act from a place of loving kindness with the peace of God in our hearts. And then it moves into the prayer. And so, our author, we return to you, remembering we never went away, remembering your holy gifts to us. In gratitude and thankfulness we come with empty hands and open hearts and minds, and ask but what you give. And in your love, the gift of holy vision is for us. And again, I love this mention of empty hands, open hearts and minds. And that is one of the biggest invitations of the course. And even when I'm working with people off course, working with students, not necessarily with the Course in Miracles or Lessons in Love, I always invite people to come with open minds and open hearts, and to move through their day with open minds and open hearts, because that removes all judgment. You know, it allows us to be free and easy and flexible. And that was one of the things I learned as well in my yoga training, that it's not about the body becoming flexible, but the mind becoming flexible, so that life isn't so rigid and things aren't boxed into this idea of right and wrongdoing, because that's so limiting. And so today we come with empty hands, open hearts and minds, as first we go into our meditation, our quiet time, and after that, as we move out into this another holy day full of opportunities and possibilities.